Hey, what's up, you guys? Mark here, and today we're going to go over Dogecoin one more time. We have only made one video on Dogecoin, and that was a prediction of where Dogecoin could go. It was a Dogecoin versus critics, and trust me, there were a lot of critics when I released that video. But now, what is it? It's like April 30th. Today's April 30th. Those critics are, I think some of them, a majority of them, joined the Dogecoin wagon, bandwagon, I should say, and we're all on the same page with Dogecoin now. It's more of a matter of when rather than if. And there's still some people that are skeptics out there, don't believe anything into it, but that's not what we're going over today. Today we're going to go over my price prediction and analysis on it and see where it could go in the near future here, short term, mid term, long term. Actually, it's going to be more short to mid term on this one, but before I go over anything with Dogecoin, I do need to let you guys know I am not a financial advisor. Everything I say is strictly my opinion, not facts. All I'm doing is sharing with you what I'm doing with my account. Also, if you gain value in this video, please give it a like. If you're invested in the stocks I go over, this video goes over Dogecoin, but I do have quite a significant more in my arsenal. Consider subscribing to gain insight on other plays and stay up to date on new content. Feel free to join my Facebook group page where I share information almost daily, and if you want to stay connected, check out my other social media platforms in the description. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Dogecoin. For those of you that are new to my channel, I always start with what these lines mean. So this white dashed line is a long-term line of support, ascending line of support. Here we have our current line of support. Long-term just means that this was the line of support, but it broke out. So now we're using a channel 2 for our line of support here. And we have our mid to long-term line of support happening here. Red is our line of resistance. This is a short to mid-term line of resistance for now. It could turn into a long-term one depending on how long it stays here. Yellow is our yellow brick road where we hope Doge can hit, and where we always sell about 20% of our Dogecoin if it does hit. Now you could see this yellow line when I made it back then. This line is still the same line actually. It did hit here on, it hit here first on April 16th and got that high of, I don't know why TradingView is only showing a high of 45 cents. I know Dogecoin hit like 47 cents. I watched it on my phone myself. So that's why I put this a little bit higher for the 52-week high here. But yeah, this did hit, which is awesome, and it actually closed at this point for us on April 19th. So pretty cool. But let's dig into this short to midterm chart here, what I've got for us for Dogecoin. Now, I labeled these dates because just a coincidence, right? April 15th to April 19th, what is that, 4 days? In 4 days, this is when it originally first broke out of its line of resistance. Remember, this line used to be a line of resistance. This was red before, and it turned into a line of support because it broke out, and it stayed breaking out. So now it is when your stock, or in this case your coin, breaks your line of resistance, that line of resistance becomes the line of support, which is why this is now a white line. Got our new red line here. We don't have a parallel channel for this channel 2 that we're in right now, but that's okay. It's not always going to be parallel. Anyway, so April 15th, we broke out. And then April 19th, we broke out and we closed above our line of resistance here. And then 4 days later, we broke out of our next line of resistance and closed well above it. And then another 4 days later, we went back down. This is the new low, right? From this high point, we got this initial breakout to the next breakout, and then back into channel 2 here with this low. And now we broke out again on April 30th, which is only, 3 days, but tomorrow would be the 4th day. It'll be very interesting to see where we're at in this triangle pattern that we have here. What we have is an ascending, symmetric triangle. It is ascending, but this is a symmetric triangle. Now, this is usually a bullish pattern where, we should see it break out. I mean, first it can come down on May 1st to test the bottom of the triangle, but this is a bullish pattern most of the time, not always. I'm not saying always. Most of the time, this is a bullish pattern when it's you've got this wedge, symmetric triangle where it's making a wedge. It's almost making a flag, right? And we should see a breakout here, but we'll see. If it does break out, it won't, maybe not May 1st, but I have this set for May 2nd. We could test this yellow line here at 43 cents. So let's go over our price points real quick here. So right now my position on Doge, 0.007 is where I'm at with Doge. Our horizontal line of support here is at 0.07, so at 7 cents. Our position's under a penny. At 7 cents, definitely going to buy some more if it ever drops down to this price, and a whole lot of people would have to sell a whole lot of Dogecoin for it to get down there. And then our line of support, our short to midterm line of support for now, because it's only been in this new channel since from April 30th to April 15th. So this is still a very short-term channel here, this new channel that we have where it's broken out. I do expect it to come back down and test somewhere, you know, in this channel. I don't think we're going into channel 3 yet. Remember, this yellow brick road turns into a line of resistance, and this will turn into the line of support if it breaks out and stays in channel 3 now. This would be channel 3. But right now we're in channel 2, and we're just had a breakout. You know, Doge is doing really well for us, Dogenaires. Anyways, line of resistance here, if it hits 31 cents, I would be comfortable. Well, right now with where it's at, I'm holding. This is our hold or sell 20% point, and yeah, right now I'm definitely holding because, as you can see, Doge did break out today. It broke out yesterday from our line of resistance, but it broke out today. So I am holding. I haven't sold 20% yet. I want to see how this symmetric triangle plays out, and if it does play out in our favor, where I think it'll go, we should climb up, and it already is climbing up. So technically, if you want to count today as the breakout, it could be the breakout today if it continues going up, just because of this pattern. Now, if it does break out 43 cents, we should have, I'm definitely going to sell 20% of my holdings for Dogecoin at 43 cents and then let it come riding back down. If it tests a new high, that's great. We still have more coins, but 43 cents is where I'd be comfortable letting 20% of my holdings go. Now, from our last video, we had a lot of critics comment and post on different platforms about how my video was, how high Dogecoin could go, where I see it at the end of the year. And I mean, it's already here, guys. So if you don't believe it, that's up to you. That sounds like a personal opinion. I'm an investor. There's reasons for me to invest in this, and I put that all out on the last video on why I believe in Dogecoin and why I'm bullish on it. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure you check it out. I'll put it in the description below. But this is where I see Dogecoin, at least short term. This I have this date for May Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. So this is a very short term chart because I don't have a long term prediction on Dogecoin. Well, I have a long-term prediction. I mean, if you just follow these lines, but I'm using a short-term chart for Dogecoin right now. This 4-day, this was just a coincidence. This April 15th, the 19th, 23rd, 27th, every 4 days, something interesting was happening with Doge. And it looks like, you know, to, the 4th day, 27, 28, 29, 30, it would be tomorrow, May 1st. It'll be interesting to see where Dogecoin is tomorrow. This is just a coincidence. There's no rhyme or reason to this 4-day thing. It's just a coincidence, but it'll be very interesting to see where Dogecoin is tomorrow. If it follows this triangle, the symmetric triangle, and stays in it, then we should see Dogecoin go down a bit tomorrow. Today it's climbing, but like I said, if this is the end of our triangle here, then Dogecoin could break out and we could see it, you know, test the numbers on this yellow brick road of ours. So very interesting with Dogecoin. We've had a lot of feedback on it, and yeah, I just the memory I never forget is when I told people I'm thinking about investing 30 grand into Dogecoin, and this was when it was below a penny still, and just all the hate, the mad hate that I got from this. And guess what? Played out in my favor. So I hope you guys enjoyed that last video. I hope you gained value from this one. If you do, give it a like, please share it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are you still a critic? What are you doing with your Dogecoin? I'd love to hear it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.